Alright, let's start off this magic trick right. And by magic trick, it's probably not the same type that you were thinking of because, well, you're probably thinking of a card trick, while I was thinking more of a box trick. So it's okay if you got this all wrong, but, you know, I guess that's really more your fault. So I'll just blame you, and I guess we'll all be okay. So at this point, like, you have a bunch of random cards, and that's really it. So if you were thinking it was going to be something else or hoping it was going to be something else, then I'm really more just sorry for your loss. Alrighty, so we are now doing a gaffed card trick. I do have a playlist of gaffed card tricks. You can check them out in the description below. So I left a whole playlist down there for you guys. And I really hope that you guys like this because I created it myself as far as I know. No one else has done it like this. So I've seen other vanishing boxes and different things like that, but this is the first one that I've come up with. I've created a few other gaffed tricks. This is just more of a work in progress, but I wanted to share it with you guys so you guys can spark some new ideas and hopefully create some stuff for yourself. So if you guys want to learn this vanishing box trick, make sure to subscribe, ring the bell so you get notified when new videos drop, and let's get into the tutorial. Wait, look at that. Can we just admire how dope this is? I mean, for real. Like, it's hard to get it on camera, but like 1,000 subscriber merch. We hit a freaking 1,000 subscribers, and the last day is the 28th. So if you guys want to pick up some, I'll leave it down there. Now let's get into it right now. Now, how do you actually do this? Well, first you're clearly going to need to know about this gimmick that I made. As far as I know, I created this. It is a bit of a work in progress, but for all the cards, this is actually all 52 cards, and you can get rid of this. Now you're only left with this gimmick. Now, what is this gimmick? How do you make it, etc.? So it's actually just really the top of the box and then the tongue flap. And on the back side is the 5 of clubs. Now, how do you actually make this? What you're going to do is you're going to take a full box. You're going to do it one of two ways. You're going to keep the cards in there and then use an X-Acto knife, or you could take the cards out and just use a pair of scissors, which is technically what I did, but if I were to go back, I'd probably unfold it and probably do it that way. So that's technically a third way, but that's probably the way I'd do it. So I'd unfold that box completely, undo all the glue, and use an X-Acto knife and just cut off the top. Now what you're going to want to do next is take your card and either use double-sided tape or glue it to the back of the box. So now all you have is this. Now what you'll find is that when you fold this down, it actually comes too far off at the sides and overcovers the card. So it actually sticks out the sides like that. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to trim it down to where it only surrounds the card, and down here will be at a point. So you'll want to cut that off as well, and you'll be left with just this. So from one side it's this, and when it's folded down you have this. Now for the actual performance of it, it does get really, really simple. First, what you're going to want to do is do an ordinance change. So you pull up the tongue flap, and ordinance change, obviously, well, if you don't know what that is, I'll just do a really quick version of it. But ordinance change looks something like this. So just a quick color change. There's tons of different ways to use an ordinance color change. One of my favorites is the ordinance change routine, and I'll leave the link to that performance tutorial in the description because it's such a fun routine. But although this isn't it, so you can have the 8 of diamonds, and then you only have part of the 8 of diamonds, and then you cover it up one more time, and now no 8 of diamonds, right? So there's tons of different things you can do with this color change. So what you're going to want to do afterwards is you've done this, and now you would have had it here, you've folded it up, you've done your change. Now make sure you don't push it up like this. That's one thing I wanted to talk to you about, because what's going to happen is a box couldn't normally go through a deck. So what you're going to want to do is, even though you will be pushing it up, don't show the back. When you're coming here, come back forward one more time to bring it back, so that way now it's lined up again. Now you can do your color change. Then what I do is I do 3 swing cuts. Well, so I do have 3 packets, 2 swing cuts, and then I do an overhand shuffle. And it got really unlucky that it just had to happen a 5 of clubs on the bottom. So you will have a bit of a discrepancy there, so watch out for that. That's why I do the shuffle. And if you want to bring it back, you can do either a turnover pass, but I'd leave one card on top when you're doing it. So I'd either do a turnover pass. So clearly that is what a turnover pass looks like. Now I wouldn't do it bleeding, obviously, but that would be what a turnover pass would look like. And then you can either do Ernest again or Cardini change, which is the one when I snap my fingers like that. So so many different color changes you can do to get rid of this top card. So let's just say you did a Cardini change. This is now on the bottom. All you have to do is put this back, and then you can get rid of this. Now, after that, I would have another deck of red bikes, or whatever deck you're planning to do this with. So you can just say you're going to put it in your pocket, and then you come out with another deck, and then it's actually your deck of red bikes. And then you can go into either a normal trick, and then you put it back, pull out a third deck, and it can be an invisible deck. So you can just rotate through the three of them. This would be more of just like an opener. So I hope you guys did like that. If you guys did, please make sure to subscribe and ring the bell. And if you guys want more gaffed cards and gaffed tricks, there's two things you can do. One, just let me know in the comments if you actually just want more, because I don't usually do these kind of tricks, but if you guys want them, I'll do them because this channel's here for you guys. So make sure to let me know in the comments if you guys want more gimmicks. 2, subscribe to Gaffed Academy. He's had his channel deleted a couple of times because copyright, so that stuff is stupid. That's why my first channel was deleted. So I understand him. So he has like 500 some subscribers, so I'll leave his channel in the description below. And if you guys want to check out the merch, we hit 1,000 subscribers. Obviously 1,000 subscribers makes up our logo, so I just thought that was pretty cool. So you can only get this through the 28th, so that'd be next Friday. So you literally have like 2 weeks left to be able to pick up this merch, and it will never be sold again. So I thought it was pretty cool. If you guys get it, please make sure to tag me in whatever. If you guys get on, like, put on Instagram, like, hey, just get Card Perfect edition, we got this, and tag me in it. I'll definitely post that. That'd be super cool. So let me know if you plan on getting some merch or a mask or whatever it is. Check out the merch site or Patreon, etc., etc. And if you guys want to get all these super cool cards that I've found, they're all 15% off in the description. So I'll make sure to hook you guys up. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. This is Card Perfect, signing off.